customs compliance sink your ship? Take control of your supply chain and its related costs, or face the consequences. Here's a quote from a U.S. Customs inspector. "The first thing you need to know is that importing is not a right. I own your import privileges. You follow the rules and regulations, or I will take those privileges away from you." What every importer wants is to maximize the impact of imports on profits through the integrity of its import practices, including 1. Compliance, 2. Control of import process, and 3. Cost reduction. Your challenges: complying with the ever-changing complex rules and regulations enforced by U.S. Customs, controlling and reducing paperwork errors which can hold up entire shipments in demurrage, managing costs from unpredictable shipping delays, fuel surcharges, and transportation expenses that negatively impact your profit margins. Total landed costs. Understand your true landed import costs, both direct and indirect. Dollar volatility and soaring shipping costs are impacting your import profitability. This includes transportation costs, cost of customers' tariffs, duties, and taxes, inventory carrying costs, cost of internal controls, selling, general, and administrative expenses. Supply chain security. A series of events reflect an increasingly complex global environment. The Mod Act of 1993 states that importers are expected to familiarize themselves with their supply chains and exercise reasonable care with their import practices. 9/11 also changed importing. U.S. Customs now has greater focus on security and penalizing those importers who fail to comply. CTPAT, Customs Trade Partnership Against Terrorism, and 10+2 Importer Security Filing are current initiatives focused on securing America's borders. Reporting errors are common. The U.S. Census Bureau alone reports that 8% of all import transactions contain one or more errors. Overall errors are even higher. Customs nightmares. Your shipment is held in demurrage, incurring daily storage fees. You lose time, customer goodwill, and money. You're subject to fines, penalties, or even forfeiture of goods. Your compliance rating takes a hit, threatening your next import. In 2008, Intertex Clothing agreed to pay nearly $2.8 million for fraudulently reporting to U.S. Customs that imported textiles were manufactured in Korea to evade quotas on goods that were actually made in China. The defendants imported the goods for domestic sale to retailers including Walmart, JCPenney, Family Dollar stores, Kohl's, and Marshall's. Here's another case study on incorrect tariff classifications. The customs broker for an importer of LCD screens assigned the wrong tariff number, resulting in a $6 million penalty to the company. Customs and Border Protection rejected the company's reasonable care defense that reliance on a customs broker to classify merchandise correctly is sufficient to establish that an importer exercised reasonable care. And of course, you pay for it. You give your customs broker the correct data. You provide your customs broker with specific instructions. They can still get it wrong. But there is hope. Despite current global market challenges, importers can take control of their supply chain and realize efficiencies through proactive management of their customs entries. So, automate or perish. That's a quote from William von Raab, Customs Commissioner circa 1980s. And you have the right to direct file your customs entries. Any importer of record may file without a license or permit. Take control. Broker mistakes are not just part of the cost of doing business. They can and do affect your bottom line. They can and do affect your compliance rating. You already do the work. You already provide your broker with the data. The paperwork you collect for your customs broker is all you need to direct file in most cases. You should reap the rewards. Save the broker fees, save time and prevent delays, Eliminate broker premiums for dock fees and transportation arrangements. Establish and maintain a positive relationship with customs. Face your challenges and get what you want. Direct filing your customs entries allows you to increase import compliance and control, decrease import costs. Best-in-class companies such as Target have implemented direct filing. Target achieved a 100% compliance rating for the past 2 years while saving money. So are you ready? U.S. customs standards for import compliance are constantly changing. Best-in-class companies such as Target are able to continually adapt to new rules and regulations without the costly effects many importers are hit with. As an importer, ask yourself, are you ready, or will customs compliance sink your ship?